stage.
Ah, there you go.
All right,
All
take
right.
two.
Yes.
Hello, world.
Hello. How are we all doing today? It's
Okay.
Tuesday. Technical difficulties. You got to love them, right? Just hitting the right buttons at the right time.
Yes. Hi, everyone. We are so glad you're here tonight because tonight is all about how you can learn something new, thrive in today's digital world, and ultimately inspire others by building something of your own.
Yes, indeed. And you just got home, right? Just got home
Yes,
from
but
work.
before we do that, let's introduce ourselves.
That's a good thing to do. Yeah.
Yes, my name is Emelie. I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm a happy wife. I'm a proud mom of one, and of course, special ed teacher by profession.
And I would be Mike, originally from England, and we now reside here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we are traditional business owners and also extremely proud online business owners.
Yes, there's something that if you are if it's morning, good morning. If it's evening, whatever, wherever part of the world you are, I'm losing my words because I am so tired today, guys. So grab your coffee, tea, or what do you have, hon?
Vino.
Vino. Yes. So like I said, I just got home from work today, and it's been one of those days. Let me tell you, the kind, long, tiring, and a little bit overwhelming for me. Like you give your
Yeah,
all the
100%,
whole
150,000%.
the whole day. You're showing up, doing what you're supposed to do, and by the time you get home, you're just drained. So this is one of those days. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know where you're tuning from. Oh, Nelly.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Hello. She is one of our business partners. She's in Canada, I believe Nelly is.
Awesome. Hello,
Yes.
hello to Canada.
Yes. And yet, even after all that, there's still that little thought in the back of your mind like, is there really enough? Is this really enough? Is this what the next 5, 10, 15 years is going to look like?
Yeah, that's right. And again, yeah, there's a lot of people out there that are putting the heart and soul into something. And I saw something. Oh, I don't have my phone with me, but I saw something today, and it's Meta that is looking at eliminating 8,000 jobs.
Oh gosh,
8,000 jobs. Yeah. So nobody's job is safe. You would think, internet and all that stuff, you'd be good to go forever, but
yes,
there's cuts everywhere you look.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm drained today. Normally I'm not so drained when I get home, but today, like episode here, it's been one of those days. And I know I'm not the only one who feels that way. So if you are feeling drained today from your job or whatever, or maybe your small business, comment below. Let me, like, how do you call it? Share the love.
Share the love, yeah. Share the one of those days.
Yes, that's actually one of the biggest reasons why Mike and I started looking for something different.
Yeah, because we were done. We've done what we were told to do was the right thing. Work hard, stay consistent, be responsible, show up every day. And don't get me wrong, it's like, we're grateful for everything that we've done and we've gained from what we have done in the past. But we really are thankful for that. But at the same time, we have to be honest with ourselves, right?
Yes, absolutely. Because I used to not say, oh, I'm okay, I'm not tired. But today is, like I said, one of those days that I was actually a little grumpy when yeah,
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So, what did I make to?
She's making me some banana loaf, which is awesome.
Yes, to make up
So,
with my grumpiness.
so I said she has to be grumpy at least once a week. So I
Yeah.
get some banana loaf.
Uh, we
Yeah.
didn't want every single day to feel like we're constantly running, or grumpy like me, constantly tired and still unsure if everything we're doing is actually leading to the kind of future we want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And especially when you think about things that, obviously retirement, um, or, you're looking at, yeah, things like, as I say, retirement is a big thing, or just
Uh-huh.
have one more um, time for family, time to rest, time to
Mhm.
actually enjoy a little bit more instead of constantly rushing
Mhm.
and asking permission all the time.
Yes.
That's when it hits you, I think, differently.
Yeah. And for us, that moment was like, okay, something has to change. Not overnight, because we know that any business, there is no quick path for that
Major change in
yes.
direction.
Yeah, it's not overnight, not in some unrealistic way, because they always say the best thing is you have to work for it, and you have to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we needed to find something that made sense for where we are in life right now, like something flexible, something real, something that we could build step by step without adding more stress to what we already have going on. Because um I love my job. I love teaching. That's definitely my passion. However, there sometimes I feel like it's too much to handle, and that's how we ended up in the digital space.
Yeah. And in any jobs, they keep piling more and more stuff on you. And, I know you've only got the same 8 hours a day, but if they
Mm-hmm.
keep piling more and more on you, then what can you do? You
Yes.
reach that boiling point, and when the boiling point comes and then the pan overflows,
Yeah.
that's not good.
Yeah, and our body is only one. And I'll be honest, guys, it wasn't something we fully understood at the beginning. I'm talking about now this online business that we are sharing, because it's, although it's been around for 10 years, this group that we are a part of. However, this is very new to us. I 2 years for me, and for Mike is like half a year, because
Mhm. I
he
was
was
I was Mr. Skeptical.
yes.
I wasn't on board at first, but now obviously I am. But yeah, definitely a learning curve because we were always looking for something that we could do online or something, but
Uh-huh.
we never knew what
Yes.
until we found this. We didn't want to be buying a bunch of products, stash in your house and sell to the neighbours.
Hmm.
Um,
Because we've done that too,
we've done
believe it
that.
or not.
Yeah, we found that everything we were looking at, we had to be present in order for it to happen. Whether it's a traditional business or whether we were buying and selling, or whether we're the what do they call that? When you sell other people's products, I forget what they call it.
I don't know
But
what is that.
but where you like a reseller type
Oh
thing,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
everything we had to be present and you had to be here, and we just wanted something that we could come with us, and that's
Yes.
what we found in the online business here, and it's sad in some respect that there's so many things nowadays
Mm-hmm.
online, but there's so many scams out there.
Mm-hmm.
And when you've got something legit like this, then obviously it becomes a bit more of a challenge. But
Yes.
this is, the great thing about this is you can do your due diligence,
Yeah.
check it out, ask as many questions as you want, look into it, do everything you want until you make the final decision. But
Yep.
it's a this is a keeper and a real thing.
Uh-huh. And but there were moments where we had to figure things out, adjust and grow. But what made the difference is we didn't have to do it alone. We had guidance, we have system, we have people who were already doing it, showing us what works and what doesn't. and that gave us confidence to keep going even on days like today. Like I said, today, it's been one of those days wherein you come home because you are really exhausted from job, and
And the
it's
frustrations of it, and you
yeah,
just
and
want
the frustration, even though how much you love your job, your 9 to 5 job, because not everybody hates their 9 to 5 job, and I'm one of those people uh who doesn't, or who don't hate my 9 to 5 job. But then again, I'm also human. I also have some, how do you call it, some, like, limitation. Is that limitations?
no, not limited. Well, yeah, I guess there's certain points that you can only get to,
Yes.
and when you reach that, then it's just okay. You've got to step away
Uh-huh.
and take a deep breath and go on vacation.
Yep.
But you
So
can't go on
I'm waiting
vacation.
for my vacation.
Vacation's going to bed and dream about it, and wake up tomorrow and you'll be all refreshed.
So if you are like that, guys, that you have to just dream about your vacation and you're not being able to do it, just comment below and say, "Hey, I'm one of them too."
Yeah, I'm ready for vacation or something.
Yeah, so because let's be real, guys, today was one of those days where I could have easily said, you know what, I'm tired, I'm too tired, I'll just skip this, meaning this online business. But Mike and I, we choose to show up every single day. I actually wake up every 4:30 in the morning to do business early in the morning before going to my 9 to 5, because when I'm at work, I don't do any online business, because my 9 to 5 job, when I'm there, I'm paid to do my 9 to 5 job. So I don't do any online business related. All my posts are
Scheduled.
scheduled. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
what else?
So it's kind of like when people get up early to go to the gym. She gets up early to do some an hour before she goes to work.
Except this morning. Why, Han?
Yeah, she didn't hear the alarm, so I think she hit the snooze.
No, I didn't. It's just like I didn't hear my alarm, because last night, I believe, for an hour. Remember last night I said, Han, I'm gonna go in front of the computer for an
Oh yeah, yeah,
hour.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I didn't know that that was a little tiring too last night. So this morning I did not hear my alarm. But yeah, and then of course, in my work, it's like it's one of those days. So comment below, to those who are watching right now. Thank you for, so much for watching. We really appreciate your time. So comment below and say, yeah, I had one of those days as well, or I have one of those days.
Yeah, we all have
Yeah.
them. But yeah, but not just for us, but
Mm-hmm.
for anyone out there who's feeling the same way. If you're tired, if you're doing your best, but still feel like you're not getting ahead, or you're thinking about your future and wondering if there's another way, or maybe you're not alone. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You're definitely not alone, and there's more. Importantly enough, you're not stuck.
Yeah. Because there are options now that didn't really exist the same way before. Like, we always say, this online business is uh, new. It's pretty new, but not that new, because it's been around for 10 years, and there are so many ways to build something online at your own pace, around your schedule, just like this one that we are sharing with you guys. We don't chase people, we don't bug our family and friends. That's why we only share in online, in the social media that we are comfortable using.
Yeah, and we'd like to share some information. Obviously, a lot of it is about the business, but then there's some topics that we'll pull up, and hopefully that'll help you with some other things in life, maybe
Mm-hmm.
how to overcome stuff. But we're trying obviously to share more information about the business.
And of course, this is not about being perfect, because there are times, or some people that we know of, when they ask us about the online business and we share about it, and then they'll be like, oh, I'm not ready for it, I don't know whether I can do that. But it's not about being perfect, it's not about knowing everything, because when we started we don't have a clue. It's about being willing to learn a little at a time. And even up to now we're still learning to try something new, to step outside of your comfort zone, just enough to give yourself a chance at something better.
That's right. Yeah, and that's what we're doing. We're learning, we're growing, and we're building.
Yes.
And along the way, we're also helping others who are in the same space that we're in.
Yes.
So, and the great thing is we're not where we want to be just yet.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we keep growing every day. Every day we're growing, and we're going to get there.
Yes. So if you're hoping, or if you're hopping on tonight feeling tired like me, or stressed like me, or even just curious like we used to be, everything started from being curious. When I saw an ad about this online business, I was just curious about that. And then I reached out to the person who had this the ads, or not the ads, a post in Facebook. And then I reach out, I ask questions, and then he told me, just give me your email and your address. It's email address and your name, and then it's free to find all those information. So I was like, what the heck, why it's a free, so why not?
What have you got to lose?
You
Nothing.
know yeah. So
Yeah. So it's taking that first step, and like you say, there's no pressure, there's no hype,
mhm.
uh, and you're just sharing what you're doing.
Yes, just a real conversation.
Yeah, so you don't have to come up with create something. You're just gonna say, "Hey, I'm doing this because
Mm-hmm.
whatever your why is."
Yes.
Because you want a better life, you want to spend more time with your kids, you want to spend more time with your family, you want to go on more vacations, you want a little side, some extra few dollars on the side. Whatever your story is, that's what you're going to
Yeah.
promote.
Yeah, and what's possible, and think about that, guys. What's possible if you decide to take a look it for yourself. And then to those of you like me, for example, 50 plus and above, if you are close to retirement or even retired, you can do this too. To those of you who are really stressed out, like I said, or just want a little change in your life, we are here to guide you step by step. And we are here, we're not AI.
Yeah, we're real people, and we're not going to just, oh, okay, you signed up, off you go.
Mm.
We're here to guide you every step of the way. So every day, if you want to call us and do a chat, we'll guide you through it until you find your footing, and away you go.
Yeah, so we always say this is a business that we plug you into a proven system. You just they always say, if you can just follow the sign, or
The
like,
crumbs.
yes, you are able to do this. Plug and play, step by step training with mentorship and global community. You can do this too. So to those of you who are listening and will be listening to the replay, if anything that we say is resonating with you, go ahead and drop a comment. Maybe just say info or curious, whatever feels comfortable for you.
Yeah, and then we'll connect with you. We'll answer any questions that you may have, or just have a simple conversation. Because sometimes one small step, one conversation can really start to change things for you.
Yeah. And that's how it started for us too. And
Yeah,
just one bold decision. And it's really is not a rocket science. You just reach out to us or comment below. And if you're shy to say, if you're shy to call us, we'll reach out to you. Just comment info or curious.
Yeah, and we'll get the ball rolling for you. As I say, it doesn't hurt to take a look at something, because if you don't take a look and nothing changes if nothing changes.
Yes.
So if you're wanting a change, if you're wanting that bit of breathing space, if you just want a little side hustle, there's so many different reasons why you may be watching this or watching the replay. So reach out to us. We're here to help you and guide you. And it may not be for you, because it's not for everybody.
Yep.
But I'm sure, if it's something you're looking for and you're serious about making a change, this is your path.
Yep. All right. So thank you so much, guys, to those of you who watch or who are watching and will be watching the replay. We always say thank you so much for sharing our Go Live as well. And we always say, please don't forget to pray, because prayers
move mountains.
Thank you, everyone, and God bless. See you again tomorrow.
Yes, see ya. Bye-bye.